James Rodriguez versus Leon Goretzka. Latino flair against the midfield motor. Both players are absolutely key to their teams. We'll show you where they particularly shine.
James Rodriguez!
It's Leon Goretzka! Superb!
James Rodriguez pulls the strings in Bayern's game. His pattern of movement is always the same. James moves roughly 20 metres from goal, moving parallel to the goal line so he can play the ball in behind. Thanks to his extraordinary technique, he can take half a team out of the game, even in the tightest of spaces.
Slipped through by James Rodriguez and Thomas Müller at the double.
Another example from the reverse fixture at Schalke. James is out on the wing, picks up the ball and then moves inside, parallel to the goal line. That way, he earns himself a moment's time to analyse the situation. One cross and he takes half a dozen opposing players out of the game. On the other hand, Leon Goretzka is a classic box-to-box player whose strengths lie in challenges and winning the ball back. Goretzka is one of the best in his position because he can also influence attacking plays alongside his defensive work. He always looks to run in behind and therefore regularly has shots on goal.
This is a young man who's in the form of his life.
Here's another example from the game in Stuttgart. Goretzka spreads the game out wide and then sets off on a run himself. In order to get into space, he picks up the pace even more. Harit knows the run he's making and sets Goretzka up perfectly. Those runs into attack are what makes Goretzka stand out from other players in his position. Here you can see how he looks for those deep runs and makes his way through the entire opposition half on the ball. Goretzka is fully focused on running at goal.
Goretzka's got some room in front. He's going to try and push through and get the shot off, which he's done beautifully.
James Rodriguez is a genius provider, but also looks for goal himself. It's the same recognizable pattern. The Colombian moves across the pitch and not in behind, so he remains an option in the final third. With his left foot, he's clinical.
Looking for Rodriguez!
His finesse is particularly evident at set pieces. This goal against Leverkusen is one of the most spectacular free kicks of the season. Leon Goretzka is also proficient at set pieces, yet another feature of his game that makes him one of the most talented midfielders in the Bundesliga. Two stars, but two different types of player. James Rodriguez and Leon Goretzka.